Good morning. Good morning. Or evening, you know. Hey, 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 hey. It's Monday, so that means Blockbench stream. Let's go. Take a sip of water. Okay. So, plan for today. We are gonna start work on modeling Titan. With any luck, we should have them fully modeled and textured today. I'm a bit torn on how long it's gonna take, because I don't know how long it's going to take to model this guy, because he is a little bit more complicated than some of the other models that we've done recently. Like, we got Mobineral done super fast because his model was like super basic, right? But we'll see, you know. And that's why we give ourselves extra time on Mondays too, because that way we make sure we get it done, you know. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. And I don't think there is. So, I'm gonna just jump right into it. Yeah. Okay. Whoop. Dude, I swear every time I go down into this corner, I can never, like, figure out, like, what like setting I should be at to like be like correctly sized down here, you know? All right. For reference, I'm going to actually open up this guy. Oh lord. So like a pixel aspect ratio, whatever, you know? And then I'm also going to throw this guy up here just as a reference. There we go. And something I've started doing recently actually is like judging how big the model should be based on how big I want the eyes to be. I feel like that is my reference base for most of my more recent models that I've done. And it's going to be the same case for this guy. I think I want it to be... We could do, like... Is that big enough? Is that going to be big enough? I don't actually know. Let's see here. Because if I put the eyes, if I put like the eyebrows here, because I want the eyes to be 2 pixels, right? Maybe 2 by 5, 2 by 4, 2 by 5, something like that. Maybe I go a little bigger. Like that. Alright. And I'm gonna plot out the eyes right now, just because I think it'll be easier to do that when the model is still, like, in its very basic form. Boop. We're gonna bring this forward. Like here, and then I'm gonna duplicate this, move it over here. And we're just going to slightly rotate these like this. And then we're gonna take the pivot point. This is annoying. Okay. instead what we're gonna do, we're gonna move the pivot point to around about here. Like that. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Okay, that's much better, I think. So that can be his eyes. Or his eyebrows, rather. And then for his eyes, can this be a different color, please? There we go. Whoop. God, imagine if he had a clown nose. Boop. Can we do 5.01 like that? 0.1, 0.25 like that. Yeah. Okay. Dupe. Move it over here. There we go. I'd actually move it up a little more, like that. There we go. Would it look better if these were rotated as well? Not sure. It might be. Honestly, I think I might keep them rotated like that. That looks decent, I think, for a start. And then we are going to need his little boop 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 boop. Center this, put it like there. And then I'm gonna make it a little bigger. Like that much bigger. And we're just gonna rotate it 90 degrees. Or 45 degrees, my bad. Yeah, that should work. Maybe? Actually, okay, I think the eyes need to come down a little bit. We'll see. Because then the crystal's gonna come out like this. And it's gonna be set like there, right? So I don't want the eyebrows to be overlapping that. We could actually fix that by just moving them out a little more. That's an option. So that way we don't have to move them down as much. We could just leave it like this. And then still have plenty of space to work with, you know? I think that works pretty well. And then for the crystals on his head, I think that's going to be the hardest part. So let's do the bottom jaw first, I think. His bottom jaw is going to be a little complicated because of the way it is shaped. But it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I kind of want to opt into making it Just that tiny bit bigger, like that. Right? And then he's gonna have two... Hold on. It should be like here. Right? And then it'll obviously hinge in the back. Boop. Like here. So it'll open like... The... Lord, okay. And then he's got two bottom teeth and then two front top teeth. Which we can situate these in a moment. Boop, like that, right? I'm not entirely sure how big I want to make these, but it can be like that for the moment. Because I definitely want them, like, sticking out, you know? Excuse me. And then we need the front teeth, which will be easier because they're only on one axis. Like this. Like that. Okay, and then I can just center the pivot point. Move it to here. Do I want it to be there? Or do I want it to be higher up? Because I could also do this. Alright. And if I move this over to here... You see what I mean? That could work, but I'm not sure about it. Maybe if I rotate it back a little... Ooh. That could work, honestly, that could work. Okay. We will leave it like that for now. I should be naming these. Head. What is this? Top left tooth. Top right tooth. Like that. Left eyebrow. Right eyebrow. Like that. Right eye. And then left eye. Head point. Head gem. This can be jaw. Bottom left tooth. And then bottom right tooth. And then I'm gonna group these like this. Oh lord, okay. Can we even just make this 8, please? Thank you. Boom, boom, like that. And now when he opens his jaw... Yeah. But maybe it should be a little closer, actually. Maybe it should be, like, here. Or, like, here, even. Okay, maybe not there. Nope. Because if it's just on the edge, it looks goofy. But if it's here... like, that works. You know? And he also needs to be high enough off the ground that he can do this. He turns into, like, Galele almost. Bah, 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 bah. And of course, maybe his top jaw could, like, open a little as well. We'd have to see about that. Could I potentially... hold on. What if I did something like this? Boop. And then rotate it like... nope, not like that. Like this. Would this look at all decent? I don't actually know. You know? And then we kind of just let it go down like that. I don't think that looks very good, personally. So what if instead we put the pivot point here, rotated it like this, and like this. Okay, maybe a little less. Like that much, you know? I like that, I think. I like that. And then... oh, Lord. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Now what if I did this as well? And then if I open the jaw now... whoop. Yeah, okay. Okay, I think this is good, honestly. I think this is... we're in a good spot here. Let's see. Next we could do the jewels on his head. I'm gonna do the arms and legs last, I think. So he actually has 4, like, points on his, like, crown, I guess you could call it. One of them is in the back, pointing back, and you can't really see it. The first one could be like here. I'm gonna group it preemptively. Just so that we can rotate the entire thing when we need to. Gasp, can't believe I nearly missed this. Hi, Crimson. How are you? How are you doing? How are you doing? I'm doing good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. We're modeling Gemma Titan today. Got more starters on the server. Dang. You've been putting in the work on that server, huh? I've been on like a little bit. I'm kind of at that point where I want to start waiting to be like on stream to do stuff on the server. But I also still want to like be on the server off stream. So it's kind of me trying to find like a good dichotomy, I guess. Yeah, Tepic. Nice. Nice. I haven't gotten any starters besides Chespin. That was me drinking water. Also, I don't think the server has a desert or warm ocean / coral reefs. That's so cool. We're never gonna be able to get Numel, I guess. I don't know, I can't think of any other desert Pokemon. Alright, that's one of the crystals. Now we need to make the other one. This is probably the easiest crystal to make. You explored so much. Do 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 do. Let's see here. This crystal is gonna be smaller than the first. Well, you're on that big group. Also, you made the dual spider form. Oh, nice, 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 nice. I'm gonna be completely honest. I had no plans to do anything with that spider, with those spawners. I was just gonna leave them there and never touch that cave again because I don't like that cave. I died a few many times, I died a few too many times in there for me to want to go back in, you know? Oh, that's not right. Boop, 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 boop. Ah! Actually, I could stop like that. You got 2 Popley? That's insane, actually. They must have spawned. Did they spawn in like a group? And 3 Rowlets. I'll tell you what, if there's one Pokemon that I'm really good at finding a ton of for no reason, it would be Rowlet. Cause on, like, I've been on another server, in the past, and I just had like 10 Rowlets for no reason other than the game just kept giving them to me, and I'm like, please, no more Rowlet. And the game's like, no, you take more Rowlet. And along with Tepic, you guys into it. You just keep like you just keep listing more and more and more, and I'm just like, dang. Oh, and Chespin. So how many do you have total? These guys are gonna be hard to... Whoop. I mean, I'm gonna start thinking I'm hacking and I'm not. No, I don't think... I trust that you're not, like, that would be a dumb thing to hack over, right? But, I just think it's funny that you found so many starters through just, like, luck. 23, holy crap, okay, yeah. $12, okay. It's a little more reasonable. Like this, okay, idea. Shoot. It's gonna be 23 soon if this keeps up. Also, I need one coral fan. Are you making like a TNT duper? Is that why you need the coral fan? 3540, 3560. Oh wait, no, it is 60. I just can't read. Yippee! Can we put a W in the chat for illiteracy? I think that's pretty cool. Tunnel borer for the nether. Ah, okay. So basically what I said. Gosh, I want to move these down like this, I think. And then, oh, wait. I can just do this. Yeah. There we go. That's too big. Okay. I'm thinking about how I want to fill in these little areas, and I just came up with an idea, actually. I also found out how to get shinies to spawn. You use the Poke Snacks. Use the lore cakes. Also, this guy looks cool. Thank you. I think he looks cool as well. Do I need to? Yes, I do. I need to do that. Just a little bit. Or maybe I can just get away with that, actually. Boom, boom. Like that. He can rock on. True. And then we just need to make one more crystal spike. I feel like his head crystal is way too tall, though. Can I be honest? Yeah, I feel like this is too big. Boop, boop. What if we just lower it like that much? Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, that's somehow way better. Oh yeah, I nearly forgot. I got Pokemon Omega Ruby. Nice! Nice! That was one of my favorite Pokemon games back then. Can you believe that game is 11 years old, by the way? Sorry. Had to make people feel old real quick. Omega Ruby came out 11 years ago. We're all old and aging. Boop. Let's group these as well. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. And like this. Here we go. And then I can just move this down to here. Like that. And then I just need to like fit it in here. Like that. Boop. Ah! Alright. There's his crown done. Honestly, wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Alright. Now it's time for the hands and the feet. Let's just call this one... What even is this? This is left crystal. This is right crystal. Yeah, sadly the save on this one is definitely a hacker one. Hey, if you have like X and Y, you can steal some monster mat before you reset it. 2 Reshiram's, 2 Rayquaza, all 4 in Master Balls. This can all be head. And then these all need to go in head as well. I haven't started your Y save. Okay. But hey, if you want your shiny charm, I don't want to erase it because it has some busted mons. Oh, well, here's what you can do. You can trade the busted mons to Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, and then reset, and then trade them back. You ever think of it like that? True. Yeah. I think this entire thing needs to go. Let's group this into what? Group elements. Body. Oh wait, no, I can't. I only have one 3DS. Oh. Yeah, I forgot about that. I've been literally like I've brainwashed myself because I have I've had two 2DSs for like the longest time. So I'm just like, yeah, just trade it to yourself, obviously. I've brainwashed myself. Alright, I gotta give this guy Mobinerals dogs real quick. That works, yeah. Maybe move him back a little. Like that. Duplicate, duplicate. Do a little bit of that. Pivot point. If you had Poke Home, you could do it. True. You had like Pokemon Bank. What is happening here? Hello? What? Why is it doing that? Hello? Center pivot. Why? Is my Blockbench just like broken? What's happening? Oh my lord. I've never seen this before. What's... Look at the... Look at it! It's like going to negative 10,000! What happened? Hold on, I think my Blockbench is literally exploding. Like, what's happening? Apparently it is still open. I think it's inverted? What do you mean it's inverted? What does that mean? Whee! I've never seen this before. Like, what? The pivot point just like pieces out. And then it doesn't save it either? I'm so confused. So I wonder, do the Pokesnacks work on your Fakemon? They should. If they don't, then that's a glitch with, Cobblemon. Ba-do-boo, ba-boo, ba-do-boo, ba-boo, ba-do-boo, ba-boo. Ba-do-boo, ba-boo, ba-do-boo. Okay. Question. If I reboot Blockbench, will this fix things? I'm going to reboot Blockbench really quick because I've literally never seen this bug in my life. So if you get enchanted golden apples, you can get them starters? Potentially. Oh no, everything's different now. Uh-oh. Well, I forgot this would happen, but you know what? It's good we sorted them already. Alright, so now if I do this... Okay, it fixed itself. Why was that happening? Boo-doo-boo-boo-boo. And then I can just rotate like that. No. Boop. Like, oh lord. Okay. Like that. That's 40 degrees. I don't know if I like 40 degrees. 35 is better, I think. 35 degrees. And there's his feet. Left toe. Or no, that's right. Right toe. Right foot. Left foot. And left toe. There we go. And I need to connect that. I need to connect these to the jaw. Right foot, left foot. I need to put these in the jaw. Like this. That's right. What is it they have? That's what it is. They have a Deoxys, Rayquaza, and Kyurem all in Master Balls. Oh, yeah. They probably hacked in Master Balls. Because you can get all those in, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Wait, hold on. I'm dumb. There we go. Then I need to set the pivots for these. Pivot point can be like 3.5. 1.5. 1.5. -3? The feet are not centered, I don't think. Oh wait, yes they are. I'm an idiot. I'm just dumb. Also, if one was traded, it should say traded. Yeah. You're right. Uh, 6.5. Okay. Okay. Can I rotate them this way? 12.5. 12.5. Let's do another 12.5 like this. Boop. Okay, that doesn't look quite right. Let's move them in like this much. Boop. Yeah, and one of them has their level met at apparently level 70. That's just, I mean, that checks out, I think. Do you think I can make Mega Cinderace? Hi, Carlos. So to answer your question, I am doing, I'm planning to do only Fakemon for the time being, but maybe once I'm done with them, I could start going and doing like custom stuff, you know? But, hi, how are you doing? The other one says meta at level 70. I don't know. I don't know what level you meet them in-game, so I can't attest to their validity. You know? Doing fine. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Oh, I just realized the reference image disappeared. Boop. This is the guy we're working on today. He is a little rock. Well, I say little. He's a big rock type guy. And he is the evolution of the dude that we did last. They're the last. Hold on. Boop, 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 Boop. Import texture. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. He's the evolution of this guy. I would love to take some of your models and give them megas. Wouldn't that be cool? But yeah, we modeled this guy last time and we animated him, right? And we're doing his evolution today. So, hopefully, maybe the little crystal gremlin can evolve into an ice rock type golem. I don't know. I don't know. But you don't have access to them? Okay, so here's the thing, Kermson. So when you download the data pack for this add-on, right? Exclamation point add-on in Twitch chat or link in the description on YouTube. What ends up happening is it downloads all the files for the add-on, including the models and textures and animations. And while I don't normally allow editing of while the copyright on Modrint is like all rights reserved, you can't like edit them and post them, right? I think it would still be fine if you just like make megas or like, I don't know. If people want to make edits of my Fakemon, I think that's fine as long as they don't like claim it's their own stuff, you know? Because it's like it's kind of a weird, I don't exactly know how it works. Like obviously I'm not going to take lightly to people reposting my stuff without, I don't know. Yeah, that's just sad. I don't know. Like, I guess I just wouldn't want them to be like publicly available. I don't know. I'd have to look into it because I don't know how copyright works. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. It's just a gray area. But yeah, the models for all these guys are publicly available. Like, as long as you're not like posting the thing and claiming it's your own creation, like they're there and you can edit them. It's just not recommended that you like, you know. I mean, I would just make the models and give them to you. Yeah, pretty much. Like, I think that would be fine, right? It's like, I don't think Modrinth would like it if you posted them on Modrinth type thing, you know? Why did I rotate this? This is ugly. Boop, boop, boop. Is that centered? I can't tell if that's centered. I think it is. Eureka! That is a word. That kind of fits with what we just discovered, I guess. Eureka! I can make things without posting them to the internet. And I could like show them on stream if you wanted. Who knows? But who should you mega? That's the question of the hour, isn't it? Okay, why does it make the rotation like completely like that? Why is that? Why did it do that? And then we can make the arms just like, I guess this big works. As long as they're not overlapping with the That's my main man. Look at his face. He's ready to tussle. He's got the scowl. Hi, Morgan. How are you? Glad to see you here. Neon, maybe you can create a new gimmick for your region, Fakemon, and for the mod pack? Like a whole new gimmick? I don't know. It would have to be doable within the Cobblemon kind of space, I guess. So if I could figure out how to do like a custom gimmick that is in the Cobblemon kind of limitations, then I suppose so, I could do that. Imagine me learning Java specifically to do that. Ugh, excuse me. Like you can make the Pokemon reach its true elemental potential. Well, terrestrialization, but insane and freaking epic. Because hot take, I didn't like terrestrials that much. Can you make new abilities in add-ons, or do you need to make an add-on for stadiums specifically? You can make new abilities in Cobblemon as of 1.7. I've never done it, but I know it's possible. I have made custom moves. And it took a little bit of learning how to use JavaScript, but I did do it. Okay, chat, question. Should the rocks on his shoulders be tilted like that, or should they be tilted the other way, like this? I'm leaning towards the other way, the original way. It's like probably like reaching their true potential. Like I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what that means. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, but it sounds interesting. Left arm. And then this can be not duplicated, grouped. Right arm. Like giving the Pokemon like new elemental forms. Like when you say elemental, do you mean like new types, or do you mean like new like it's nature form, or it's like it's space form, or like that? I don't know. Right shoulder. This can be left shoulder. Elementalization. So terrestrialization, but epic. This can go here. Shoulder. Shoulder. Ah! And then this can go here. I feel like his arms should be either a little bigger or they should be a little further down. Arm can go there. Nope. Please cooperate with me. Okay. Okay, so if I put that there, how far of a range of motion does that give me? I can go to there. That's pretty good. Okay. That works. So it'll be 8 and then 10.5. 10.5. There we go. Okay, so that works. Now to give him... Hold on. I kind of want to make his feet smaller now. Nah, they can stay like that. Maybe I just need to raise them up a little bit. Like 0.5. Dude. I'll keep him like that. It's whatever. New forms like space forms, like giving Pokemon like glowing parts like around its bottle. Have you seen Dinosaur King? I have not seen Dinosaur King. What is that? What is Dinosaur King? Boop, boop. Like this. Oh yeah, that works. Boop. Right foot. Left foot. Well, these aren't really feet, but they're what he walks on, so like... He's so built. I'm gonna extend that a little bit. Nope. Like this. Is he symmetrical? I literally can't tell if he's symmetrical or not. I think he is. I think we just need to lower the entire guy a little bit. Upper left arm. Lower left arm. Upper right arm. And lower right arm. There we go. Group, and then I can give him his claws with just like 2D textures, I think. Boop. Oh, perfect. Claw 1. Claw 2 and Claw 3. And then I can just do 4, 5, and 6 over here. Nope, not group. Duplicate. Like if Cybertop's longer horn, more fierce expression, it probably like extended his slimes a little bit, make like set the limbs bulkier. I could do something like that. That's not right. I could do like a, I don't know. It would be like, it would be like a pseudo mega evolution at that point, where it's like you can change the form of your Pokemon, or maybe it's like, I don't know. I'm trying to think about how it would fit into the gameplay, where it would be like you augment your Pokemon like out of battle, so like you always have one Mon in your party that's like super elementalized or something. God, this guy looks stupid. He looks stupid like this, and it's funny. And like, Um, and then like you'd have to go somewhere and like interact with something in the environment to like turn your Pokemon in that form, and then and then and then like that would they just be like that in, but it's like how you turn Keldeo into its like hero form in Black and White 2, or like where you teach him Secret Sword, like that rock that you gotta talk to. That would be interesting. If anybody makes that model, I would like to see that. That would be neat, I think. Alright. Give the Pogon the same powers, basically a legendary. Yeah. Whoop. Why is this right foot too? Oh. Left. Right arm. Or hand, I guess. Hand. Right hand. Left hand. That would be there. And then the shoulder pivot point would be here. So then would you rotate it? I don't think it would rotate like, I think it would rotate like this. So I don't think that looks very nice. Unless we just move it over like that much. I don't know. Just like how you craft Megastones, you trap these things. I'd call cryptid crystals. Whoop. Boom, 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 boom. I think that would be a cool thing to see as like a fan-made thing, right? Because I will say, I do have a rough, like, I say like I have like a decent like plan for what I'm going to do with the with like the story of the region if I ever get that far, right? And me and a few other people have worked on it for like years at this point. So I will give this disclaimer. I don't know. I cannot guarantee that any or I say any. I can't guarantee that all like suggested things that I get are able to make it in. But that doesn't mean that you can't still make it, you know? You could still like I'm still fine with like if people want to make their own spin on my mons, right? Feel free, the models are there. You can edit them as long as you're not posting them and claiming that you own them, right? I think it would be cool to see like other people's takes on these Fakemon, you know? Okay, what does this look like? If I open the jaw now. He looks so stupid like this, I can't even lie. What if I do this? Nope. dupe like that. You can craft your Pokemon an elemental bracer because when it's holding a cryptid crystal, it transforms into a more powerful elemental form. Interesting, interesting, interesting. And then when it does do that, it gets like a big stat boost. Potentially a new ability. Boop, like there, I think. Okay, I don't like how his feet go through. Actually, I don't think I mind. Bah, 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 bah. Okay, question is, do I like it better like this? Or do I like it better how it was before? Because I kind of liked how his entire... I don't know. Like this. Yeah, maybe his head would just like... Oh lord, okay. Okay, we're gonna need to fix that. We gotta fix that real quick. Okay. We're gonna quickly put the jaw on the head bone. The head bone is going to be like that. We're going to make these pivot points not dog water. We're gonna center the pivot point to be here. Like that. That's the center, and then it needs to go down a little bit like here. Then the jaw can go in here as well. So now when you rotate the head, it rotates like that. And now we can do this. Rah. Okay, I think I like the different jaw better when it's not open all the way, because this, as much as it's like his entire thing opens, it just looks goofy. I think I am going to go back to this kind of setup. Three, and then I'm just gonna dupe this. Boop. Boop. Like that. And then move the jaws pivot point. Well, first of all, I'm gonna take this, put it here. Jaw pivot point needs to not be there. Why is that what that is? Ew. 8.5. Negative 1.5. No. So now his jaw opens like this. And when his head tilts up, that looks better, I think. I don't know if it's perfect, but it's definitely better. Because I always could just like move this pivot point forward one. Stop. Please. Okay, there we go. Whoop. And then we do this. I think the feet are fine being attached to this jaw point. I will say though, I need to make this 0.01 bigger so that the pixels don't overlap. And I think I want to make this pivot point a little further forward. So now he rotates from no. Bah. Something like that. I don't know. Then the shoulders will be attached to nothing. Oh, okay. The shoulders will be in the body. Like that. So now the body is this. I need to center this pivot to 12. Okay, that works for the body center. You know? I think that works. Oh, we don't need to make any mouth animations, which is nice. We do need to make blinkies, though. Actually, imagine if for the blinkies, he just does this. Like his eyebrows just come down. That'd be cool, actually. I want to do that. I don't think there's anything here I'm forgetting. I think we can just move straight to the coloring. Yeah, okay. Boop. Create texture. This can be Gemma Titan. Boop. Oh lord. Okay, this is gonna take a minute. We can do element for this. Color in everything. It's base like what it's supposed to be. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Like that. Okay. And then we can just do this color for all this. Okay. So now we have the base colors all laid out, which is convenient. We can do the eyes first, I suppose. Which, they're gonna need a little bit of detail. And honestly, what if the eyes glowed in the dark? That'd be cool, I think. Boop. And then we can do like this color for the eyes. What color did I make Mobineral's eyes? I don't know what I just did. Oh, I made it. Wait, what? Okay, I don't know what I did. I made Mobineral's eyes this color, so we can do something like that. There we go. There's the eyes. Ah! Okay. I could even do something like that. Let's see here. Like that. Okay, that makes it look like he has eyeliner. Never mind. It's not a bad thing, but it doesn't fit the aesthetic, I don't think. And I'm also going to quickly steal Mobineral's color palette. Boop, please. Boop. Oh wait, hold on. Boop. Boop. And then the darker colors. There's that. And then we've got this kind of gradient. And then we've got this one. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. And then we can just make up a color gradient for the crystal. We can deal with that later. Boop. Okay, question. Is this color the same as this color? I don't know if it is or not. It probably is. It definitely is. Okay. We can do like this for the eyebrows, you know? Boop, 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 boop. Like this. Ah! That looks almost fine. He kind of looks like he's got a mustache, though. Let's see here. Maybe? I don't know. We'll roll with that for now, I think. Boop. These definitely have this going on here. Same on the other side. Excuse me. Kind of like this sort of deal. I don't know. Boop. Boop. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing here. Don't know if you can tell. And like that. I think that looks almost okay. I don't know. I'm so used to drawing like fur and stuff that I don't know what to do when it comes to like actually drawing not fur. Because like almost every Fakemon that I've done up to this point has had fur, you know? So what if I do something like this? Thank you for the follow, Banana Council. I appreciate it very much, thank you. What if we do like a bouldery texture like this? You know? I don't know. It looks kind of silly, but it almost works. It's like, if I just keep doing this. It needs some work, I'll admit, but I think we're getting somewhere with this. And what does that look like if it's got the shoulder on it? Maybe? Maybe? Chat, what do you guys think? Howdy do y'all? Howdy do y'all? I'm doing okay. We're modeling this guy today, so that's exciting. How are you doing? How are you doing? Do. Maybe if I do like this. Ooh. Ooh, wait, hold on. Oh, I think I'm getting somewhere. Hold on, check this out. Boom, like that. That looks pretty decent, I think. And then I can do like this sort of a thing. Ooh, yeah, that looks nice. Okay. And then we can kind of just copy paste this to the other side. Paste. Oh lord. Okay. Put that there. Wait, I didn't copy it. Why didn't it copy it? Hello? Copy paste. There we go. There we go. Now we got two sides of this guy. I feel like the front needs a little bit of work. What if I do this? Like that kind of a deal? That looks slightly better, I think. What if I do this, please? Why isn't it not working? Boop, there we go. Kind of like that. Kind of. I think that's better. A little bit. Eh. Genuinely, no idea. We'll leave it like that for now. And then for the back, we just do something like this. Excuse me. Something like that. And boom. There's the back done. Maybe we even do something like that. Boop, 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 boop. Ah! That doesn't look right. Doo doo boo doo boo boo doo boo. That looks better. Okay. I don't know what it is about the front. Something about it's just off-putting to me. Maybe if I do this instead. That looks better, I think. It's the small stuff, you know? Boop, boop. Wait. Boop. Boop. And then the top is easy. We just do this. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. I'm gonna sneeze again. Jesus. Okay. I'm okay, chat. We're back. I'm fine. Alright, and the rest of his head can be left as is, I think. Boop, 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 boop. Now I'm just being nitpicky. I'm gonna be honest, I'm just being nitpicky now. Okay, now we have to figure out how to make this bottom part look good. Boop. Stone guy, let's go. Hi, Daedalus, how are you? Time to lurk a bit. I swear, every time I go on stream, my mic just like makes itself louder. Do you guys notice that, or is that just me being schizo? I'm good, hope you're doing well too. I am doing good, Daedalus. Thank you very much. And I'm glad to hear you're doing good too. boop, boop. We can do that. Not gonna chat much today, but I will be watching the Golem. Alright, that's okay. You don't gotta be chatting. I don't mind if you're lurking. The fact that you're here is what matters to me. And we shouldn't have to worry about textures here because we did the thing where we... we did the thing where we make the back a slight bit bigger, so we shouldn't even need to worry about him overlapping, fighting Z values, you know? That needs to go here. There we go. Excuse me. I'm like sniffing a lot because I just sneezed. Lord. Boop, boop. Boop. Please. Dude, that looks like a skull. What happens if I do this? Does that look good? No, I like it better like that. But like this. That also looks fine, I think. And then we just got to do the sides, which is easy. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Like that. And then if we open the mouth, where's the mouth? The jaw. Whoop. Ah. We're just gonna do the inside of his mouth now. But chat, should he have like a red inside of his mouth, or should he have like a dark gray inside of his mouth? Because we could do something like this. Where it's just like, you know? Picking up what I'm putting down. Boo doo boo 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 doo boo boo doo boo boo doo boo boo doo boo. Like that. I think I actually just like this idea where he has a gray mouth. I think it fits his colors better. Like that. Boop. And then... I got... We can go one darker, I think. There we go. And then ooh, and then his inside of his mouth can change color when he's shiny. Also, something that I'm noticing. Jaw. This pivot point is not in the correct spot. It needs to be one more forward, like that. Although I did kind of like when it was here. I don't know. We'll run this for now. Oh, we can run it in between, actually. We can do this. Yeah. So now you can go, what's up? He can be a Kako demon now. Or anything else with this jaw shape. And then fix that tooth because that was bad. And then do this. Yeah, I just scratched my forehead and it scratched too hard and I injured myself. So that's fun. Alright, let's do his feet next. How did I do Mobinral's feet? Oh, okay, I didn't do much for them. We can do the same thing for this guy's feet, I suppose, just like that. This needs to be negative 0.01. So does this. Like that. Okay, I did this wrong. Whoop. Needs to go that way, like that. And then the other way, like that. And then I'm gonna hide this. Then I can do this sort of a shape for the coloring. Okay, get the jaw out of here, please. Looks goofy. Okay. Okay. And then I'm gonna copy that on the other side, like this. It undid this. Okay, that's so cool. Okay, color the back like that. That's all that done. And then like this. Boom. And I'm actually gonna do this as well. Just get some extra shading on the bottom. Okay. I like how this is going so far. Stretch. Okay. Now what? I guess I could try my hand at the crystal. Except I don't know what I'm doing. Boop. Something like this. That looks nice. I don't mind that at all. Now to do that for every part of the crystal. Yay! Okay, so how are they usually colored? They're usually colored like dark, like this. You know? And then like this. In the middle they have like the darkest, right? Oh lord. Okay, I need to hide this and this. Okay. Chat, am I doing it right? Genuinely don't know. And then something like this. Boop, boop, please. Okay. Like that. And then I can do like the white color here. Boop, boop. Like this. Something like that. Boop. 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 Like that. Something like this. Chat, I don't know what I'm doing. Nope. Like this. Okay. And no, I'm not gonna be doing the cool thing that I did with permafluff today because that's a little complicated for me today. I feel like it'd be overdoing it a little bit. Just a little bit though. Okay, like that. See, because I feel like this is working so far. Boop, boop. To be honest, I'm kind of just throwing pixels on the screen and seeing what looks good. Because I think this looks good so far. Boo-doo, boo-doo. There goes my water. And then I also need to be remembering to throw these in, because his crystal actually... Well, maybe not his crystal, but definitely his body has little bits in it, because he's kind of designed after like an opal. So he's gonna have these little specks of color all around him. That's too bright. Kind of like this. In all of the like all of the beige parts of his body, he'll have these. Boop and boop. There we go. Now you can barely tell, but it adds in that little extra color, you know? Alright, time to do this all the way around. Boop, like that. That side's fine. And then we can just do this. Boop. Like this. Oh, that just works. Okay. And then like that. Yeah. Yeah. Please. Okay. Disclaimer, chat, this is gonna look awful, but it's fine. Like that. Does that look alright? I can't tell. I think this looks better, like that. Boop, boop. Like that. Oops. And like that. Boo, 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 boo. Okay. What if I made this paler? Interesting thought. Colors. Nope. Colors. I made this one paler. Ah! That looks slightly more accurate to the colors in this drawing. What if I made everything just brighter? Boop. Boop. That looks much better, in my opinion. I think that color combo looks much better. Let me make a folder for his texture really quick. Boop. Okay. Ba-doop-ba-doop-ba-doop-ba-doo. Ba-doop-ba-doop-ba-doop-ba-doo. Like that. Like this. Alright. There's that. And now we move on to the other side, do the same thing. Boop. 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 Like this, and like that. To be honest, don't even know what I did. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, I like this. I like this. Alright, now we just gotta mirror this, which is easier said than done because I kind of did a little complicated design. But I think that's about right. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 like that. Boop, like that. Then from the back, it should look like this, and then this. Okay. Yeah, I think that works. Color this in down here. Like that. And like that, and like that. Okay. Boop. 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 And just need to color the rest of this in. Okay. Like that. And now I can kind of do the same thing on the other side, but not really. Like that, and then like this, and then I can make that one. Maybe? I don't know. I do like this, and then like this. Right? Okay. I feel like his crystal is too reflective, though, almost. I'm not sure how to describe it. Like, what if I made this, like, this color, and then this was... I think that's better, yeah. That seems good to me, seems good to me, seems good to me. Alright. Next order of business would be... I suppose I could add the green and the... like this to his hat. Kind of like that. Boop boo ba doo. That makes it look like a million times better, and I don't know how. It's just... Boop a doop 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 a doo. And then like this. All right. What if I do this though? What if I make him paler? Yeah. Hold on. What color is it up here? If I can select it. Boop. Okay, yeah, that's too much. Or is it? Then we turn the green into this. Yeah, that's too much. Okay. Copy, paste that there. Honestly, I can just remove this and remove that. Nope, remove this. What if I did this? No. And then I need to color behind his eyebrows. Boom. Like that. Because when he blinks, he's gonna look like that. Yeah, I actually don't like this. Boom, 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 boom. That works. Oh lord. Okay, now he's doing the 0.5. 0.5. Okay. He was doing like the He's raising an eyebrow at you, chat. Okay. What's next? We got the arms to do. Let's see here. I suppose I can just start with the shoulders and then work my way from there. Shoulders are gonna have something like this going on with them. And then at the top, there'll be something like this. Boop. Pretty straightforward. Oh, shoot. Like this. My bad. Okay, there we go. And then, like that. Okay, that is actually very nice. I like that a lot. We can just copy that on this side. Boop. Like there, and there, and there, like that. Like that. And then do the same thing here. Wait. Like that, that, that. Okay. And then just color the bottom. I should hide head. Okay, there we go. Like that. And then just do the same thing over here. Okay. Excuse me. That's his shoulders done. Now for the arms, which should be just as easy. Lord, I keep like hiccuping. Or something. We can do like this. Nope. It's mostly just gonna be lines like this. Nothing crazy. And then we can have some like this. Boom, boom. And then this line can go like way down, like this. And go there. And then here. And then here. You know, just something simple. And then I can do something like this up here. Like this. Made an attempt at mega pyro work. Also screenshots. It's not fully colored. Oh, can you imagine mega pyro work? One shots anything in the game, but can only do it. That's literally okay. So I've run damage calcs with pyro work in the past, right? And it turns out he can pretty much just kill anything in the game in one hit, but only like in terms of like the Fakemon that I've made, right? But he can only do it once because it requires him blowing up to do so. So it's like, I feel like he'd be valuable in Nuzlocke because he's just like a free pass, like get out of jail free on any one single mon in the game. You know what I mean? He has a move called Mega Explosion. Oh lord. Hold on, did you send screenshot? Yeah, you did. He looks silly. Are those just like more boosters on his back that you made? That's funny. I like that. Okay, what actually is this that I'm pasting right now? Okay, that's that side. So that need to be there. And it needs to be reversed. This is presumably the front, yeah. I wanted to give it a swing. Just some good old fun. Wanted to give it a swing. I respect that, honestly. I think he looks silly and funny, and I like it. Imagine Mega Pyro work, but he's like an AC 130 shell. Can you imagine? Tried keeping his coloring. Yeah. Watch out, AC 130, dive. It's just a firefly with a rocket strapped to its back. Alright, and then now we just gotta do the dogs. Well, the hands, technically, but you get what I mean. The bottom is easy. You just cover it mostly dark gray. And then maybe you can do like that. I don't know. Just some little secret detail, you know? And then like this, like this. Oh yeah, Crimson, you've finished Heart Gold, didn't you? Did you end up like beating that all the way through? You would not believe your eyes if 10 million Pyroig dived at me as I fell asleep. Yeah, because if that happened, you would most likely not be alive. Oh no, you haven't? You're still shiny hunting Lugia? Okay. So, like, besides that though, what else all do you have to do in the game? Do you still have to beat Red? Or have you done that already? Because I know you fought Red. I don't know if you beat him though. He won't go pink. Yeah, you did fight Red. Okay. Tried, failed. Oh, okay, gotcha. Boop. There's his feet done. So now we got Gemma Titan in all his glory, like that. Ooh, this is such a cool... can I admit, I really like this model. This one came together really nicely. He is beautiful. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to give him his little Grimblies. Boop. Boop. And then one here. Also still need to get the legendary birds. How do you get the legendary birds in Heart Gold, Soul Silver? I literally just don't know. Are they roaming like the other guys? And Mew. Oh yeah. Alright, here is Gemma Titan. I think it's the same place they were in Kanto. Oh, okay. So you fight Zapdos in like the factory in Moltres on Victory Road. Okay. I'm going to group these, call it eyes. I'm going to group this, call it left eyebrow. Then group this, call it right eyebrow. Like that. There we go. And then when you open his mouth, he looks like this. Yeah. He kind of looks goofy with his mouth open, but I kind of like it at the same time. Because you can tilt his head back and it'll be like... you know? And he like fires beams from his mouth. Apparently Moltres moved to Mount Silver, not sure why. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Because then you won't, like, run into it on your way through Victory Road, you know? You know what I'm thinking about doing for this guy? I'm thinking about, making his eyes glow in the dark. I think that would be neat if his eyes glowed in the dark. And I also think... his arms should be a little further out. like that much further. Like not even like just like the smallest amount, you know? I love how he uses his hands like that. Oh yeah, do you know how to glow in the dark effect? Yeah, I made Mascoon's eyes glow in the dark. I made Barbicchion's fire glow in the dark. Same with Dynafly Pyrowork. I know how to do the glow in the dark effect. Oh, how do you do it? It would be in the Pokemon's Resolver file, actually. You would note like one of its bones, like one of these folders, and then you would like, it would be like, hold on, I might actually be able to pull it up real quick. Let me find Dynafly really quick. Boop, Bedrock, Pokemon, Resolvers, Dynafly. Okay. Boop. That's not right. That's my thumbnail. Boop. Okay. So basically... Oh, okay, but this is... Okay. It's got layers too, actually. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me do Mascoon. That'll be easier to, That'll be easier to tell you about. Okay, so... Oh, and you know what you need to do? You also need to make a separate texture for the parts that glow. So Mascoon's eyes aren't actually on his main texture. He's on a different texture called emissive, right? So you'd have one texture for Mascoon that is just the rest of his body, and then the other texture that is only his eyes. And the texture you do Mascoon emissive, right? And you map it to that. Translucent, true. And then emissive. That's just the name of the layer itself. And then emissive, you just set the emissive variable to true. And that's how you do emissive textures. And I could very well do that with Gemma Titan's eyes if I wanted to. Oh, and then obviously for the shiny, you gotta make a different one. But yeah. Pretty straightforward in my opinion. I don't think it's too hard to do. What do you say we do the shiny now? Let me pull up a picture of the shiny. Shiny Gemma Titan. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I really like this shiny. Let me pull up OBS, there we go. Where's my, hello? Oh, that's what I did, I made Blockbench full screen. Okay. How did I not notice that until right now? Hold please, hold please. Okay. Gemma Titan shiny is going to be very similar to Mobineral's shiny. As a matter of fact, I might actually just import the shiny Mobineral colors, right, just like that. And I'm gonna add the reference image for shiny Gemma Titan, which is this. I'm a big fan of this shiny personally. He kind of gets that like construction worker kind of color scheme. I don't know how to describe it. Let's do the rock colors first. Copy, paste. Colors. Boop. And then boop. And then this color can go boop. And then this color can go boop. And then we need the darker colors. So this one can go boop. This one can go boop. Like that. So you can already tell a slight difference. And then what else do we need? The eyes and the... I guess we can do the arms first. Boop. Boop. I think that looks fine, honestly. Oh, I just realized I didn't do the bottom of his mouth. That's a mistake on my end. Oops. Bro becomes so shiny, right? And then I need the eye colors. Oh wait, I'm dumb. This needs to be this color. Boop. Like that. Bro, the spider farm with Bane of Arthropods is busted. Does it make a lot? Does it like make a lot of like resources and stuff? Oh, wait, I should be doing this. There we go. There we go. Normal shiny. His crystal on his head doesn't change color because that would be confusing. The spiders are moved far enough away that it just keeps them spawning. That's neat. I'm excited to look at it once I'm ready to go over there and check it out. So much that 80% sure if I left myself here running, it could lag the server. Well, if you think that it could lag the server, then A, I guess that's a reason not to AFK there, but B, that's a testament to how good it is, I guess. Here we go. I think I literally just kind of do one of these and just paint the entire thing darker. Like that. And then just do this, you know? Easy, 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 easy. And then I do the same for over here. Also, I've given up trying to find a warm ocean for Coral. I'm gonna wait for a wandering trader to have one. Fair, fair. See, you have the advantage because you play with a minimap mod and I don't. And I don't know if the other people on the server do, but I definitely do not use a minimap mod. Even though I should get a minimap mod. But then doing so, it would give a minimap mod to when I'm trying to do like shorts for YouTube because I use that same pack. Alright. And here we have the Gemma Titan. We can make this smaller, I guess. He's kind of cool, really cool looking. We get this guy, he evolves into this guy. I mostly use it so I don't use my death point. Yeah, that's understandable. I think I definitely lost all my items once or twice on the server just by like being an idiot and running headfirst into the abyss, you know. I've learned my lesson since then. I don't do that anymore, but that's definitely happened to me, you know. But check this guy out. I think we're pretty much done with modeling and texturing him, if I do say so myself. If I import this guy's shiny, looks like this, turns into that, you know? I would say this is done, personally. Also, I have a Fortune 3 mending pickaxe now. Does he have another stage? No, he does not. He turns into Gemma Titan, and then this is his final evo. He evolves by learning the move, Power Gem. And he goes from being a little punchy rock guy to this like crystal titan that uses like the power of the crystal to like fire attacks, you know? Proceeds to give him a Mega Gemma Titan. What would Mega Gemma Titan even look like? Genuinely, no idea. But, you want to see what he looks like when he's got his actual feet on the ground? He actually, this is his build. He could walk around like that, he just doesn't, you know? Most likely a massive collection of rocks and crystals. Yeah. Like this would grow bigger, he'd get crystals on like his shoulders. I don't know if, like, maybe he'd do like a Mega Glalie where his mouth is open, or like his teeth are crystals. Maybe he'd become quadruped in his Mega. I don't know. Just throwing out ideas. If he had a Mega, I don't think, right now at least, I have no plans to give any of my Mons Megas. I feel like he could have a sick Gigantamax form where he acts like a whole cave with his mouth being the entrance. That would be nice. That would be neat. You wanna know something funny? Out of all the Pokemon that I've designed so far on stream, the one that I think I would be most likely to give a Mega is Bovenile. Like, I don't even know. I don't even like. I was talking to one of the other people that works on this project, and we were just talking about like the mons that I've made on stream, and they're just like, I think Bovenile should get a mega, and I'm like, yeah. I think, I don't know. I feel like he would benefit the most from a mega. What else do we have that could do mega? Obviously the starters, right? Like a Mega Barb. What would Mega Barbekion even look like? He'd have like a chef hat. What would change for Bovenile? I don't know. Maybe the mud that's covering him would become multicolored, like it would gain the colors of both of his forms. He'd get like bigger horns. I don't know. I feel like one of the key things of making a Mega Pokemon is like adding a color, you know? Like for Mega, if it was Mega Cybertops, I don't know, maybe his crown would be more like, it changes his whole species every Evo. I feel like his crown would become much larger, maybe like alternate between green and orange. Or like green and like orangey red color on each spike. And his horns would be more like embedded into his body instead of being just like trees hanging out there. And he'd have like a pattern on the rest of his body. And like, you know? Would he get a fourth horn? I don't think so. And then as for Mega Taurovis, I think he would do like what Mega Drampa does, where his clouds turn all stormy. Maybe he'd like, I don't know. He'd be like a combination of Mega Drampa and like Cinderace, I think. I don't know. And then as for, we're gonna turn Gear 5th. Yeah. Bro's gonna go Gear 5. And then as for Barbekion, I don't know. Literally no ideas. Maybe he'll be like persistently or consistently on fire. Like with his tail. You know? I'm not sure. Trying to think of other mons that could get megas. I don't think Raktor or Raktress are getting a mega. I'm sorry if you like. I'm sorry if you really like those two, but they are just like the normal type Pokemon. Which I guess they turned to Fairy. Would Jiboy get a mega? Can you imagine Jiboy with it? I don't think Jiboy would get anything ever. He's perfect as he is. What other mons do I even have? I don't think Nestreet would get a mega. Maybe Apicapo? I don't know. I want a mega for the goofy mascot. Mega Jiboy. What would he even do? What do we even do? Just 3 of them stacked on top of each other. Like a snowman, yeah. Except it's a snowman made out of frogs. Which, fun fact, did you know that he's actually a frog? If you look at him in Cobblemon, when he's swimming, like the green stripe on him inflates like an inner tube. And he can swim around like that. And, it's like the frog, how their throats inflate. But with him, it's like an inner tube that goes around his body. I don't know if anybody has noticed that yet, but that is a thing that happens when he swims. And it probably will happen when he attacks as well. And then there's some of the mons that I drew on Friday, like God, I don't even remember, like, oh yeah, Talpedge, and like, who else? Slugglue, and the Whisker, the stupid looking fish. I think Whisker's evolution should get a mega. That'd be funny. He'd be like Gyarados, you know? I don't know. I feel like of all the mons I've made, I feel like the water type ones hit the hardest in terms of their designs. Like Riboy and Whisker's evolution. Can Riboy evolve? Yeah, of course he can. I mean, it doesn't change much when he evolves, but he can evolve. But is that in the game yet? It is in the data pack. It is in the add-on. You can get it. I make sure that every mon that is in like an official release has the full Evo line. Like, I don't just leave a mon unevolved in the full releases, you know? Like for example, I'm not gonna release the Mobineral update without adding Gematite in too, you know? God, I love this guy's shiny so much. It's so cool. Alright. But, now that we have finished Gematitan's, like, shiny, right? And, like, texture and everything, and he's done. It's all grouped together. I think that's all that I'm gonna end up having time for today. Like, we could try doing, like, one animation, but it wouldn't turn out very good. I need time to, like, cook on the animations, because I have no ideas for them yet, and I don't want them to just be mid, you know? So, with that being said... Whoop! With that being said, thank you so much to everybody who tuned in today. I very much appreciate all of you, whether you are chatting or lurking or listening to me in the background. It doesn't matter, you know? You're all valuable. You're all valuable viewers. You're my valuable viewers, you know? And I appreciate every single one of you, you know? If you want to watch the VOD when this stream ends, it'll be on my YouTube channel. And then also on my YouTube channel, if you're curious about the Fakemon that I create and you want to know more about them, you can check out my shorts series where I go into detail about every single one of them. I just recently added Mobineral to that series, so you can check that out if you haven't already. I added that, I think, this weekend, actually. Or, yeah, it was on Saturday. If you're on YouTube and you liked what you watched today, please consider liking and subscribing. It would help me out a lot. And if you're on Twitch and you're not following yet, what are you doing? You know? It would help me out a lot. Bye-bye, have a great night. Bye, Daedalus. I hope you have a great night, okay? And I will try my best to as well. Yeah. And then, one last thing. If you want to see sneak peeks of upcoming Fakemon that I haven't shown on stream, you should check my Twitter, because I post sneak peeks and, like, sketches that I do there. Thank you. I actually recently posted a sketch on Twitter of a funny mon that I just, like, I was just, like, trying to fall asleep one night, and I just sat bolt upright in bed, and I'm like, I have an idea. And, like, we've had this concept for this mon for a long time, but it just hasn't had a design. And I just, like, it came to me in a dream, basically, where I just, like, sit up, wake up in a cold sweat, and I'm like, I have no pencil, and I must draw this. But yeah, you can check that out if you're curious. You can check out all the other stuff I listed. If you're curious, you don't have to, but you can, and it would help me out if you did. But you don't have to, you know. It's up to you at the end of the day. But anyways, that is going to do it for today's stream. And I will see you guys on Wednesday. We're going to be doing another art stream on Wednesday, so you can look forward to that. But until then, bye-bye. I will see you guys later. Have a great night, you know? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.